Success must work for anybody that is close to success. Today, I want for success to work for you. There are so many things that you must do in order for success to work for you. And you may ask me a question: can success work for anybody? Yes, I would love to tell you that success can work for anybody. As you are going in life, you will begin to see that success can work for somebody, because at a point in time, you will not hustle like you hustle in the olden days. You will not be able to put the effort that you have been putting when you were young, or when you were starting that business, that company, in the early stage of that company, or in the early stage of that business, and you begin to see at the company begins to work for itself. That is why I said that there are times the company is supposed to work for itself, and the business begin to work for itself, because you have done what you could do, and you have done what it requires of you to do in that business and that company. That is why the company begins to work for you. I'm not talking about that company. I'm not talking about any business. I'm not talking about any marital home. I'm talking about success in itself. Success can work for somebody. Success can work for you. At a time while pursuing the success in your entire life, there will come a time that success will tell you, man, relax and retire. I'm gonna work for you, because you have run a good race, because you have done what you should do, and because you have put me in the right perspective that I can now work for you. When you do some, bring people to stability, that bring every authority to stability, that brings every word to stability. At a point in time, the things begin to work on its own accord. Yes, for success to work for you, there are some series of things that you must do. Number one, you must give yourself undisrupted time. You must give yourself valuable time. You must not distract yourself when it is time for you to give to yourself a quality time. When I was talking about a company, I was talking about a business, I was even talking about a marital home. At the early stage, the time, minutes, you should be able to give the company time at the early stage. You should be able to give your business time at the early stage. You should be able to give your marital home a time at the early stage, because when it grows, it will utilize the time that you have been given far back in order for you to rest now, because at a point you are going to get tired and weak. Now, the time that you have been sowing, the time that you have been giving to any part or to any segment or to anything that you were doing and were doing, the thing will begin to work on its own. Now, in this perspective, we are talking about success. When you begin looking for success, you will see, you will put more strategy, you will put more effort, you will put more strength, you will begin to strategize every morning, every night. You will go on a sleepless night in order for you to make sure that you mastermize the affairs of your success, you mastermize the affairs of your wealth. But at the time you get tired, as the success grew, when the success grew, you yourself, as the originator of the success, you are going to be tired, and then success will begin to work it back, and did not see that you spend your quality, that you give the success quality time, undisrupted time. It will begin to deny you of your rest, because you did not give that time. Wait, are you tracking? Now, success can work for you. Number one, give yourself quality time, then you will see success will begin to work for you. Number two, you must work for somebody, God or a deity. Bible made us to understand that we are little gods. And in our family, in our locations, we have what we call deity. Yes, we understand this principle. And God is someone that understands the concept of time, understand the concept of season, understand the concept of for success, understand what it takes and what to do in order to achieve a particular thing at a particular time. So when you work for something of that nature, your mentality is going to grow, your mentality is going to be molded, your mentality is going to be sharpened, so that you can be able to focus on the success. Before success can work for anybody, that person might have worked for a god or a deity. Deities are the strong authority that you cannot miss out, you cannot look elsewhere while serving. You are going to make sure that you are focusing, you understand what the deity is saying and what the god is saying. There are people of authority, there are people of calibers, there are people of timber and caliber. They understand that this thing must work for. And if you want success to work for you, you must work for somebody, which is a god or a deity. Number 3, position yourself where others cannot access. If you want success to work for you, my brother, you must position yourself in a way that others cannot access you, because many at the long run in your success, many will try to measure you, many will try to assess you, many will examine you and see where your success, where is the foundation of your success. My dear, if you really want success to work for you, you have to position yourself where people may not be able to access in your platform of success, because when they access your platform of success, they will begin to drag you down. They will begin to do things to drag you down. And when they can access your success and the level that success is working for you, they will begin to hold themselves and begin to come near to you, and you'll now become a god, and you'll now become a deity, and your success is working for you. You see the link? They will begin to work for you now, and your success too will work for you, so that as they're working for you, they have in mind to become like you, because you must work for somebody. If you don't beat them, join them. If they access you, if you put yourself where they cannot access you, they will finally come to bow to you and begin to work for you. And as they are working for you, success is working for you. Number 4, you must accept your master's eyes. You must assess your master's eye. Your deity is your master. The person that you are working for is your master. For you to be able to stand so that success can work for you, you must be able to look things the way your master is looking at things. You must begin to have your master perception, the way he or she look at things, the way he or she interpret things, so that you can be able to scale through. Because if you don't have the kind of eye that your deity or your master is having, you are going to miss it, because you are going to see so many things that he didn't want you to see, because there are distractions when success begin to work for. So number 5, you must have a logical vision plan. If you are a kind of a person that you want success to work for you, you must have a vision, a logical vision plan. This vision is not ordinary vision, a logical one indeed. A logical one that when men comes to your territory, they will seek your attention in order to understand your platform, in order for them to understand the reason why things are going this way, because they have checked all around. This is not a usual thing, it's unusual, because you are serving any unusual master. Now rise up and tell yourself, from this moment henceforth, that success must work for me. Success must work for you. Success must work for you. And when success comes to work for you, success cannot look down on anybody. Instead, success will help a man to grow to a particular position, that success will begin to help the man to become a deity and a god. That is why I urge you today, if you want success to work for you, look for somebody and work for a god or a deity that will stabilize you, that will give you the encouragement, that will give you the ability that you need in the course of time, that will give you what it takes for a man to succeed.